Our mission is to build the #1 AI platform in the world. Today, we have over 100,000 machine learning engineers and researchers using our public cloud, various GPU instances and GPU clusters for AI training, fine-tuning, and inferencing. We represent the machine learning developer because we're built by machine learning developers. We've gotten to a place where we are serving the AI developer across any computing paradigm that they need. The ability to democratize access to GPU computing for the wider machine learning community, provide GPU instances and GPU clusters that are available at a click of a button is something that most ML teams did not have the superpowers to do before Lambda came around. We have a goal of building the #1 AI platform, and cloud is certainly the first massive entrant into that particular space, and that is the #1 way that we can serve the machine learning community today. As time goes on, we believe that our software prowess and ability to actually understand the AI engineer because we are AI engineers is really what's going to differentiate us. We have the luxury of having machine learning engineers on staff that are actually training models, and not just small models, but foundation models. So you can imagine when we have idle compute in our cloud, we do something with that beyond just let it sit there. So this is the advantage of Lambda. We're building a cloud that we want to use and that we actively do use for our own efforts. There are a bunch of clouds that have existed. There's a bunch of clouds that are coming to exist right now. I think none of them solely focus on a single customer profile. And I think that's ultimately what differentiates Lambda. We only serve AI engineers. We only serve AI training, fine-tuning, and inferencing. That sort of niche focus allows us to actually build solutions for a user with 100% of our time and focus. And so our software stacks, our support teams, our products are all influenced by serving that one core user that we also happen to be. What separates us from a different cloud, that niche focus is a key advantage, and then ultimately our ability to scale with probably the most important customer profile that's existed in our lifetimes is going to be a key advantage for decades to come. At Lambda, the GPU is the bottleneck, which is the greatest thing in the world. That means that everything that you're doing in terms of AI training, fine-tuning, or inferencing, you're pushing the GPU to the max. You've now taken that plug-and-play experience and added it to probably the most sophisticated piece of technology that any one of us interact with on a daily basis. There are millions of components and millions of things that can go wrong when you make a cluster available. Lambda does that in such a self-serve way that allows machine learning engineers to think about the problem they're solving with AI models. Working with the VAST platform allows us to not have to think about the things that we're not experts in. It goes beyond storage. It goes to the actual data platform. It goes towards a sort of security and the multi-tenant functionality that comes with something like the VAST platform that allows their customers and our customers flexibility when using this infrastructure. And that right there is the key advantage. Our on-demand users can create an account and add their credit card and spin up a GPU instance in under 5 minutes. It's the simplest way to actually use GPU computing in the cloud. We've been described as the Apple of clouds. Certainly that makes me feel good at the end of the day, but the simplicity part of it is the key ingredient. So we create an easy access to GPUs, but the users also have a wonderful sort of storage and data platform experience by using VAST in our cloud. We have the privilege to work with Hedra, certainly as they bring a new video model to the market, and it does things around expression and creativity that you've never been able to do before. AI is enhancing that, and the ability to actually train that model, fine-tune that model, and inference that model on Lambda's platform using VAST allowed Hedra to move faster. And so in today's world, there's a lot of video models that are popping up, but essentially time to market and being able to reach your user base is critically the most important thing that you can do. And so we're proud to have worked with Hedra in that particular sense.
Hedra is an audio-to-video foundation model company focused on creating videos of compelling characters, ranging from hyper-realistic humans to anime to whatever you can imagine. Our goal is to create a unified productive workflow that combines the latest in generative video models with a full production suite to let you create the content that you want all in one place. One thing that I think is really exciting is the shift towards multimodality across all foundation models. At Hedra, we're rapidly pioneering new frontiers of models, and in order to experiment quickly, Lambda's one-click clusters are extremely convenient. Researchers can spin up something in a matter of minutes. Additionally, we're dealing with vast quantities of data, not just like standard tabular data, but multimodal data that's heterogeneous across images, audio, video, and more. In order to power our models and make sure everything is running as efficiently as possible, it's great that we can partner with VAST to use their data platform to accelerate our research. As an artificial intelligence company pushing on the next generation of audio to video models, it's essential that we have a data platform that can scale from rapid research prototyping all the way to training frontier class models. That's why Lambda combined with VAST are an immensely useful solution. That means that we don't have to think twice about the data stability or performance. Now, as we push to the next frontier with Character 2, we're massively scaling both data and compute. And that's why working with Lambda and VAST has been so essential to enable us to rapidly prototype new models and then scale to meet the massive demands of our data and our performance expectations. We're trying to extract maximum possible performance from our GPUs, and NVIDIA is doing a fantastic job setting new frontiers, from H100 to H200 to Blackwell on the horizon. But we need a data platform that can keep up. And that's why I think VAST is an excellent partner to build with Lambda, because we don't have to worry about data or GPUs anymore.